Right, guys. So, I used to believe that I was stupid, and I'm gonna tell you why I used to think I was stupid. Um, sometimes when you're young, you tell somebody, "Oh, like your parents or your guardians, oh, I'm stupid," and they say, "Oh no, you're not stupid. Don't think that." But like, that's just stupid. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to, there's a reason people think they're stupid. There's a reason I thought I was stupid. Um, poor grades, stuff like that. I did an IQ test in 2014 as a 17-year-old. I got 70, which means I'm borderline retarded. And I just thought that was just the way I was, and I thought, there's nothing I could do to improve it. Because you read up all this fake information. Like I read somewhere that at 18, you can't improve your IQ. You can only improve your IQ slightly after the age of like 18 or something, which is just completely ridiculous. It's obviously not true, if you know what I mean. So I think there's a livery rider coming in my door. I might have to let him in. Maybe somebody made a purchase or something. So yeah, I was a slow learner. I learned to read and write at quite a late stage. You know, I when I was in primary school, I had to do summer school. I had to I had to yeah, in Wicklow I used to do summer school to learn to read and write because I was obviously a slow learner in that regard. I got 195 points in my leaving cert, despite putting in quite a lot of studying. Normally if you get 195 points in your leaving cert, people think, oh, you didn't bother your arse, you're just lazy. But that wasn't the case with me. Okay, so yeah, so I worked at McDonald's from April 2019 until January 2021, which is just last month. And for me, that was always a mentally challenging job. I found it very hard, and other people used to tell me, "Oh, it's easy, it's boring. I don't feel challenged." I'm like, Jesus, it's like a different world to them. It's like, gee, here I am working my arse off, my head's wrecked the whole time, and these people find it easy. I couldn't get my head around that. Um, classmates got better grades than me. And yeah, okay, so yeah, I mentioned all this stuff. So yeah, these were my reasons for thinking that I was stupid. But I learned then eventually that I wasn't stupid. It was just I wasn't educated properly. Okay, as Mr. Miyagi says, no such thing as bad student, only bad teacher, and that was the case with me, at least anyway. You see, that's the reason. In school, because I was one of the weaker guys in the class. I think that the school system, the teachers were like try to push you hard to catch up, but it doesn't work like that. It's like, let's say if there's a group of 15-minute 5K runners and you're a 20-minute 5K runner, it's like saying, right, if you want to catch up those 15-minute 5K runners, you got to train hard as them, do as many miles as them, do the sessions as them, try to keep up with them. And it doesn't work. You got to train like a 20-minute 5K runner. You got to do less mileage you can handle, slower runs, slower sessions, based on your own abilities, and that's how you catch up with them. It's going to take time. The school system just doesn't seem to get that. It's a one size fits all approach, and that just doesn't work. Okay, I was pushed too hard, and I never really made any progress. Okay, and also I think it's a bit stupid the way they tell you when you're doing the leaving cert, you should study 6 to 7 hours a day on the days that you're not in school. I mean, that's just stupid. I mean, I used to study for like 5 hours a day, around the age of 16, 17. And then at 17, I was like, fuck, it's too much. I kind of gave up after that. I did less work. And so, yeah, I did the IQ test at 17 and I got 70. So, despite all that work, despite all that pain, I was borderline retarded. So, yeah, obviously, it just does not work. Um, so I've learned now that in order to improve, I have to do things in small doses, all right? Like, you know, right now I'm only doing half an hour a day of work to boost my IQ. All right, so today I read for 25 minutes. I read Sean Kavanagh's book. I probably read about 20 pages in that time. And now I'm just making a quick 5-minute video. And to be fair, I did write a few bullet points and stuff for the video. But basically, it's just half an hour of work. Maybe an extra like 2 minutes if you count the notes that I've written out. So yeah, I'm not working hard. I'm working smart. Like I'm treating my studies, my intellectual hobbies the way I would treat running. Like when you start off as a runner, you don't run like 6 hours a day, do you? No, you run like you might run a lot for beginner. I used to run like 2 miles a day as a beginner, just 2 miles, 2 miles. Not even every day. Like probably every like second day. And I have that same approach to my YouTube now. Just small doses of work. That's what's going to help you improve. And yeah, sometimes you look back on my video and I think it's not very good, but I'm like, no, I've done the work for today. That's enough. Wait till tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? You have to have that patient approach and work in smaller doses. All right, and yeah, I'm improving. I'm improving massively. You know, when I started doing this, my McDonald's job started to feel easier. I noticed that I was off for a 2 week holiday, and I what did I do during that time period? I read every day, and I just came back and I found the job a little bit easier. So I was like, right, I'll just read every day, and hopefully I'll find my McDonald's job easier. You know, by the time I left McDonald's, it was actually like relatively easy. You know, like your head wouldn't be wrecked after a shift anyway. So it definitely got easier. That was a sign that I was improving my IQ by doing smaller doses of work. You know.